who's all in the comments today, who is all joining me today. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if y'all off work, y'all in the kitchen, what y'all got going on. What's good? Hold on, let me fix my screen. Hold on real quick. Y'all know I've been in a whole struggle stream. Hold on, give me 1 second. Where did that just go to? Hold up, what happened with that? Hold up, guys. What does this do this? Just get some on nerve. Hold on real quick. Okay, here we go. What up, Gigi? How you doing, baby? What up, DTM? How you doing, baby? What's good? Y'all know, even though it's the holidays, people still out here acting up. They still up here acting up. Where's everybody from? Put it in the chat. As far as Midwest, East Coast, put in the chat. Do not be shy, because you know I am not shy. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. Let me know if my screen is showing up smaller than what it has to. What up, Incredible Greens? Nice to see you, baby. Welcome, 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 guys. What's good? Bahamas in the building. Bahamas in the building. I know we got Louisiana in the building. I know I've seen Chi-Town in the building. It's small. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick, guys. Only on my screen. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Why does it do this? Hold up. Let me go back to that. Hold up real quick. Give me 1 second. Why did you struggle stream? Ohio, Texas to Ohio. Okay, Texas to Ohio in the building. I know that's right. Okay, look at this. You know I didn't find some crazy videos today. A little bit better, JW in the building. What up, I am DeAndre? What up, Lee Turner? South Carolina in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Curtis Slater, billionaire. Welcome, welcome, guys. Look at this lady. Hold on. Why are people going off on all the people that work in the restaurants? What is going on? So never did she wonder what is wrong with her. What is wrong? What is wrong? Sometimes, guys, I'll be like, what's going on? What would make you go behind the counter? As you can see, she got a little person with her. Look at the little person in the background. You know he is embarrassed of his mama. You understand me? You already know what it is. No, that is not an employee. That's not an employee. That is a woman. She's mad at Chipotle. She's mad at Chipotle because she said that the Chipotle worker had an attitude. So she decides to go back to the back and get her own food. Is that a crazed customer? You know it's a crazed customer always. You know, they can just go out there and just do whatever they're gonna do. It ain't right. I promise you what I always tell y'all. They need to have tasers. They need to have tasers out there, Gigi and Ron James. They need to tase them. As soon as they walk their butt back there like they Sophia off of Color Purple, they need to be tased. And I mean ASAP, right on the dot. Just tase them. Because if not, they going back there and beating up on the people. What they gonna do in 5 years where it's saying there's not gonna be any workers back there? It's only gonna be like 15% of people in the fast food restaurants. Who y'all gonna beat up on then? Who y'all gonna beat up on then? I'm just saying, like, what is wrong? What is wrong? People, and y'all know when y'all go to Chipotle's, everybody know Chipotle's and switch it up. Before they used to give you big old king size burritos. Now you go in there, you get twin size burritos. Dog, come on now. Quit playing. DeAndre said this would have been that lady that said she would have went on a date with Chipotle. Only in America can they act this entitled and ghetto. You know why they don't act this crazy in certain countries? Because they will cut your hand off. So you will never ever see your family again. That's why they don't do that. There are cameras, he will get arrested. They're not even scared to get arrested anymore. Divine photos, they don't care. They don't care. She got arrested, most likely. Hopefully she did, but imagine her kids. She did get arrested. You know, she gonna have to go to court. Imagine this little boy over here. He holding on to his mama. He want her to stop. You know he embarrassed. This little boy gonna have the shakes in the middle of the night, messing with a mama like this. You already know what's going on. She better off. She better off at an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. She probably would still be strong and independent at the buffet. Guarantee it. She probably still fight. She probably still fight. I guarantee she will. The point of it is, it's just some like you got this is displaced anger. You're not that mad. You're not that mad over that burrito. You can't be that angry. And then she yelling, "What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you, Pam? What's wrong with her?" It says if the store decides to press charges, it's over for her. Oh, they definitely gonna press charges on her all day long. She done went back there. She didn't contaminated the food. They gotta throw all the food away. You already know. It said they will scream at the computers. Yeah. Who you gonna argue with? Nobody when it ain't people. It's gonna be AIs now. Now what you gonna do? Yeah, who raised her? Who raised her all day long? You imagine having to go pick up your son from her porch? Can you imagine the beef and the anger this woman is going to carry while she is trying to get little DeAndre over to you? Do you not understand the fight? It's going to be like 300 every time you pick up your child. You already know that's what it's going to be. Yeah, they are not afraid of they're not afraid of jail at all. Yeah, she acting like Chipotle owe her something. They don't owe you nothing.
Get my ass out of here. Y'all some
dumb bitches. I don't know what the
fuck is wrong with Chipotle.
What? Get out my face. I'm not a.
And here's another one. Which on this one, I am wondering if this is a woman because it looks kind of like a dude to me. I mean, I don't know. It could be, but it says insane woman arrested after attacking police. Because I guess she attacked the Uber Eats driver. Poor Ebert. Just trifling.
What is wrong with you? I am not playing with you.
You a push from get your ass.
You better drop that.
No, I'm not. Bitch, if you a push from
I am not playing with you.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, bye. 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 Bye.
You are now under arrest.
Bye.
You're not going to
Bye. 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 Bitch, get out of my
I'm
way.
not playing with you.
Get out of my way.
You need to drop it.
No, bitch.
Drop
Get out of
it.
my way. Get out of 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 my way. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out of my way.
Let's go. What are you doing?
It's like, where did the logic go? It's almost like she doesn't know. It's like she doesn't know that there's an officer there. Like, does she think she's playing with her with her siblings? Like, who raised, like, what I always say, baby boomers dropped the ball. They dropped the ball on some of these people, I'm telling you. And this would be the woman that as soon as she get tackled down, she's gonna scream, I'm a female. I'm a female. Not when you acting like that. Not when you acting like that. Yeah, of course, all kind of unresolved anger on the screen. And this is why the women be out here this swinging from tree to tree. She out there acting like she playing tetherball with that officer. Like, I'm just saying, this Dusty. I still wonder if that's a woman or not. I don't know. The way she was squared up and throwing hands, and it looked like she looked like Tart a little bit. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm wondering if that's a woman or not. I said there's one dash, a woman with two Chicago women at a casino. One of them threw water bottle at an officer. I think I've seen that. Didn't he chase her and he threw her down like a Florida alligator? Look, there will never be enough medicine for women, for people like this. Okay, nothing. You imagine this might be somebody's mama. This might be somebody's mama up in here. Okay, acting like this. What up?
You're not gonna win anymore.
Bye. Bitch, get out of my way.
I'm not playing with you.
Get out of my way.
You need to drop it.
No, bitch.
Drop
Get out of
it.
my way. Get out of my way.
He should have tasered her on the spot. Like, I'm sorry. If I'm an officer, it's some things I'm not about to be dealing with. I'm not about to be dealing with this. This is mental illness. And what does she have in her hand? Can somebody please tell me what that is? It's like almost the things that you do at the gym when you're pulling the rope down. That's what I'm thinking that is.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out of my way.
Let's go. What are you doing?
What is up?
Somebody has failed her. Or them, they, whatever that was. Like, I don't know what that transformer is. It definitely was something. It definitely was something. Like, what is wrong? Why, it goes back to this is why, when it comes to any kind of discipline, nobody, like, no, they're not scared of nobody. They're just not. I'm wondering that was a them, they, something. I don't know if that was a woman. So I'm gonna get back to that one. It could be somebody's daddy. It definitely could be. It definitely could be. Because I don't know. Look, she's like, oh my.
Up with the black men in Thailand. Are y'all okay? And I'm not even speaking like on a romantic level, but just on a normal, cordial level. Y'all are here. I seen a black man today just walking, and just like I give everybody else, I gave him a nod and like a little smile. When I tell you this man looked at me like he seen a ghost, and I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing because what is wrong with you?
Hit me again. You hit me. You hit me.
Okay, let me go back.
Like on a road.
What do you mean? She's talking about, look, now the women want to know what's wrong with y'all. They want y'all to think y'all crazy, okay? Now, as before, as we've been talking about all these last couple months, about the women who don't even like to smile, the ones who don't like to say hi. And now she has the nerve to get on here and say, I said hi to somebody or whatever, and they looked at me. Yeah, because he's probably shocked that you said hi. Do y'all not understand that the men are shocked at y'all right now when y'all saying something? For the ones that was agreeing with the whole movement. I don't gotta smile. I don't gotta say hi. Do y'all not realize that it is shocking to men when y'all are nice to them sometimes? Like, I am serious. It shouldn't be shocking, but y'all did that. Y'all did that. So when I see women make these videos and they go on here and they always be like, I don't, what's wrong with y'all? Why do y'all try to throw it back to the men like that? Y'all know we live in a day where women say, don't even say hi to them unless they like you. If they like you, they attract to you. They don't mind if you say hi. But if you're just an average person to them, they don't want you saying anything. Y'all need to be asking, what's wrong with y'all sometimes? It shouldn't even have to be like this. It doesn't. Just because you say hi to a man, it does not mean that he is going to want your phone number, ma'am. So, of course. And why y'all all up in Thailand and Colombia and stuff messing with the passport bros? Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They don't want to say nothing to y'all. If anything, he might have been thinking like we not talking to y'all right now. It's all about the energy you give off. You right about that. You right about that. You get what you put out. I'm a firm believer in that. You get what you put out. So y'all wanna spray boo-boo all over the place and then be mad when they spray you back. You can't be mad. Look, Ryan James said that brother was shocked. You know he was shocked. He probably was sitting there like, man, like, I don't know if this is a scepter. I don't know what's going on. Y'all are out here shocking these men out here with just hello. It shouldn't be like that. Come on now.
Romantic level, but just on a normal, cordial level. Y'all are weird. I seen a black man today just walking, and just like I give everybody else, I gave him a nod and like a little smile. When I tell you this man looked at me like he seen a ghost.
Yeah, he did see a ghost. And you're right, DeAndre. It says chasing the same men overseas that you rejected in the States is wicked work. You not lying. You imagine that the women sitting over there, y'all over there taping these men. The men are minding their business. They ain't messing with nobody. Y'all over there taping them, putting them on TikToks and things. And then y'all sitting there wondering why they don't be bothered with y'all. Look, JW said, why is she there? DW said, D Turner said, why is she there anyway? She don't know why.
I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing because what is wrong with you?
Hit me again. Hit me. You hit me. Hit me.
And again, as I always say, this is another story of this is an Uber ride where the couple is fighting, right? And this is one of them situations. This is one of them situations where the women do stuff and then they look at y'all and they be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? The Divine Photo said, ladies, stop using social media. It's no wonder men treat you how you move. I promise you. That's just how it goes. If somebody said this is foreplay, I hope not. Let's take a look.
You hit me.
Let me out, sir.
No, don't let her out. We gonna turn mama out.
No, you're not, because I don't feel good.
I don't care. I'm the one fronting for that shit.
No,
I'm gonna pay for it, nigga.
No, you're not. No, you're not my sister. That's why I told you to be cool. I don't need nothing from you.
I told you what I told you.
I
told you what I told you. Go to where we going.
And you just punched me in my face.
And you punched me in mine.
So what? I'm a female.
Yo, keep doing it. Keep doing it again. Keep doing it again. Cause of your motherfucking drive habits, you wanna say fuck me.
Fuck you.
Nigga, say fuck me when you motherfucking getting that money.
I am.
Go where we going, bro.
And I'm telling them you.
Bro, hit me again. Hit me again.
I think women be so focused on.
And the thing is, right? Let me go back to Ike and Tina real quick.
Keep doing it then. Cause of your motherfucking drive habits, you wanna say fuck me.
Fuck you.
Nigga.
And the thing is, right? Ladies, I'm gonna say this to all the women, okay? You don't get to get in a man's face and throw hands and cuss him out and think that he's not going to throw him back sometimes. I'm sorry. You know, there's a big difference from women and the bees. You know, what's the difference? I'm sorry. There is. This is the kind of woman that will set you up and send you to jail. This is her right here. This is there's no way in the world you should ever make up with a woman like this. When a woman raises her voice, she's disrespecting you, and she might have grew up seeing her mama do stuff like this. This might be a regular Thursday for her. You imagine the Uber driver that's sitting there. You imagine, says might as well be bro and sis. Yeah, I'm so over that. I'm so over the women calling the men bro. I mean, I wish a man would call me bro. Men don't call me bro, so I don't know. I don't know where they're getting it from. I mean, all the videos. I mean, come on, this is crazy. Yeah, the ride should be over. The ride should be over, right? And you seen what she did. You seen what she did. Soon as he jumped at her, she said, "I'm a female." well, baby, you're acting like a loose pit bull at the moment. Ron James said 2 grown-ass children arrested development all day long. Like this is sad. And he over here talking about he fighting. What are you fighting for? You fighting for a bad relationship? I never can understand why people fight for terrible. Like this is not something that's just going on in your relationship. This is diabolical. This type of relationship will keep you up out of here. Will put you in intensive care. So no, this is not what they mean when they say fight for your relationship. This ain't it. This ain't what they mean when they say that. They don't mean that at all. So when people are sitting there saying they fighting for it, you should never have to fight for it like this. This is dangerous. This ain't good. There's nothing about this good.
Say fuck me when you motherfucking getting that money. I am.
Go where we going, bro.
And I'm telling them you.
Bro, hit me again.
I think women be.
Look, you heard her say. She said, "I'm telling them you hit me." But I tell the men, file charges. Y'all better start filing charges on these ladies, because they don't mind filing on y'all. They will file on y'all in a heartbeat. What's this say? It says how to make a man pay your bills. I don't know who would just be volunteering to pay Sukahana's bills, unless you crazy. You have to be crazy to do something like this. Let's listen to this foolishness, and we're gonna come back to it.
So focused on asking when maybe you should learn how to make a nigga laugh. Like I can make a guy laugh right out of his pockets. And I feel like I can charm you and I can treat you good and I can love you good. And I just got a lot to offer.
It's like giving ghetto.
What do you have a lot to offer? I know she lying, talking about she feel like she can charm a man out of his pockets. I'm sorry, honey. If it's that easy, if it's that easy for you to charm somebody money out his pockets, he crazy anyway. He is crazy anyway. Says Suki with the trash coochie all day long. This woman got like how many kids she got, Louis? So she got maybe like 5 kids, maybe 5, 4. I know it's a lot of them. I don't understand. Help me understand this, right? I don't understand how somebody can talk to a woman with a whole bunch of baby daddies. I don't understand it. If that wasn't your hint right there, if that wasn't your hint, this is the kind of woman that probably call her kids mother effers and bees. Said most women don't have that skill to charm. That's how mean a lot of women are. You could be right on that one. Why does it gotta be a scheme though? How be yourself? Be yourself. Why does everything gotta be a plan?
I can treat you good and I can love you good. And I just got a lot to offer.
It's like giving ghetto.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, Leo.
Okay.
Knotless braids are fine for $23. I have lemonade braids to the side. This almost looks shaved. We have a high turtleneck with a Nike check. She got on Nike gear. She ain't got on no makeup. It's given. Set it off. She could be butch. I don't know. She could be for the girls, and not for the girls, but for the girls. If you know what I mean.
No, I'm not for the girls. I'm not for the girls. I like men.
Do we have an earring in? Let me see. Do we have a stud?
No.
We don't have shit. We don't even have a stud.
Ashley.
We don't have.
I keep attracting men that just look at me to do something physical. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why meeting the men that is like of value, but I just feel like there's other girls getting more.
What's the more that you see that you want that you're not getting?
I feel like the more, I'll say, for instance, I never had a Valentine. Like, you know how there's girls who have Valentines, they'll have like the whole room, you know, pretty gifts for their birthday trips. I never had a man that, you know, like did nice stuff like that. Actually, I agree with what you're saying, like look do matter, but then I be seeing some girls that's twice my size in happy relationships, and I'm like, okay.
But is that working for you?
Right.
That's what you gotta ask yourself, right? Because we know there's girls who are 500 pounds in relationships, but is it working for you?
Right.
That's what we gotta start asking ourselves. Maybe this is not my ministry. Maybe this stuff for me, right?
You're right.
Leah.
Yes. I don't know, like I'm just going through it.
I
like
want
even
you to lose the weight. That's what I want you to do. I want you to eat less, go to the gym.
But okay, so you're saying lose a couple pounds. Then I'm
saying lose the weight, not only
a couple
for the man, but it's gonna help you with your confidence.
Okay.
It's definitely going to help you with your confidence, and you have to also work on your energy.
Now you know I didn't want to this woman's page because she had the nerve to come the clap back on this page. She said never gave butched. Y'all people so weird. What up, squeegee kids? Look, what's wrong with people?
Lip
Why
gloss.
do you do this?
Certain styles of dress can.
Now look at this. This is the same girl. This is the same girl, and she over here talking about. I see plenty of bigger women way bigger than me. She like, I see them all over. No, you don't. No, you don't. They don't look like they are in a Mad Max dress, looking like they play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is that a black eye I see? And she looks rough. She looks rough. They make up any excuse. They make up any excuse to be the way that they want to be. It ain't nothing about that outfit flattering. There's nothing about that outfit flattering.
Read a certain way. Even if you're not that way, it can read a certain way. So I want you girls to be.
What's going on with her face? It's like, I don't know. And she got the nerve talking about them. I don't know why I'm not getting the outcomes. What outcomes do you think you're supposed to get? And I'm not even being funny. Who she think supposed to come to her? Who's supposed to like her? Like Lorenz Tate or something? Like who is supposed to be beating down her door? I mean, she came on, don't get mad at me. She came on live to talk to Ashley about it. So she made it our business. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, you wearing stuff that's not flattering.
Mindful.
You don't know
like,
how to
you think the hair is fine? Like you think knotless braids is like giving ghetto?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, Leah.
Okay.
Knotless braids are fine for 23. I have lemonade braids to the side.
No, this is her page. This right here, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to stop this, okay? Ladies. Okay, the jacket don't fit, okay? Let's go over some things real quick. That jacket doesn't fit. When it's really tight on your arm, like a blood pressure cuff, it don't fit. Take it off. Go put on something else, okay? Your sleeves should not be holding tight on your arm like a blood pressure cuff. I'm sorry. It just shouldn't. The tongue out. Why is the tongue out? What does that mean? It's saying slut. And you could be a nice girl. Let's just play the game. You could be a nice girl. You could be a virgin. Let's just play the game with her. Right now, you look like you're selling something. You look you look a little slow. And then it says on top, it says, you're so difficult and hard to please. Now, I guess the tongue is saying, yes, she is. I'm thinking that's what that means. So this is what she thinks she's supposed to get. Okay, so this is what she just put on there. So So she wants fireworks. She wants to go to the Maldives. You're wanting everything. And what work are you putting in for that? What work are you putting in for that? You just going to show up all over TikTok with your tongue out and jean jackets don't fit? Look, we all lost over here. And then you got the nerve to put up another couple's picture with them. And then you have fireworks saying that she wants fireworks. She wants it all. You'll be lucky to get a spark. I'm just saying. Look at this. This is crazy to me. And then you wonder why you in the situation you in. Then she go with the little nasty, little funky bonnet. Then she go with the little nasty kickstand pose they all do. Then you got this again. Another tongue out. I'm going to need y'all to quit wearing that frosted eyeshadow. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't. It said she looked like Janet Jackson, but came out built like Freddie Jackson. She did. Why did I do this? If y'all got daughters, y'all got cousins, nieces, I'm gonna need for us to start talking to them about keep your tongue inside your mouth, please. Just please. What up, knowledge 411? So I think we've all discovered another epidemic. Yes, we have. All day long we have. And look at this. And even that, what is the purpose of you turning around, ma'am? Why did you turn around like that? You got your middle finger up. I mean, that extra large arm that you got. You look like you've been steamrolled in the back by a construction crew. I mean, and that girl's 23 years old. This is a 23-year-old we're talking about right here. So when the women get on here and they say, I see women look like me and they way bigger than me, and maybe they started with that man. Maybe they started with that man. It's still disrespectful to that man. But this is where we're at in life. This is where we're at in life. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. This woman, you see what she had on there when she wanted? I'm going to need y'all to quit turning to the side and to the back. I'm going to need y'all to stop. Men, when y'all meet women and all they do is take pictures of themselves 24/7, that ain't it. That ain't it. When they sitting there taking all the pictures of the food, everything, it's weird. That's not normal. That's not a normal thing. That goes way beyond, I just like taking pictures. And this is probably one of our aunties that set her up for this. She said date number 50. Oh, yeah, definitely. She's definitely the problem. All day long. Yeah, no draws, loose caboose. all day long.
But I do find the problem with dating a lot of guys that are my age, like around my age in the 50s. A lot of them don't take that great care of themselves. A lot of them, they can't even tell you the last time they've been to a doctor, a dentist. Some of them smoke. Some of them drink a lot. Just they don't take care of themselves. And I'm not saying go out and get Botox, which is Botox for men, but work out, walk, take care of your health, get your teeth cleaned, get your teeth whitened, get your teeth replaced if they've fallen out. Go to the doctor, see if there's anything wrong with you. If I'm going to be with you, I don't want you to die. Come on. So, and a lot of them still dress like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, get with the times. I can't. And then all they want to talk about is back in my day. Back in my day. So it's so annoying, to hear these old war stories, how when you had money and when you did this and now that's cute, once in a while I don't mind hearing the stories, but my God, number one, if you're not making money now, I really don't want to deal with you. How did you used to have money and you don't know how to make money? If you had the skills then, you should still have the skills now, right? If he is making money, why would he go grab a woman that's over 50?
I mean, what part of that she doesn't understand? Why she's sitting there, her little lumberjack, little plaid shirt in the car, as always, talking about all the things you don't like. Well, then, man, you should have got you somebody when you were younger. Now you got to go out here and date over 50. Now you want to sit here and complain as if you didn't know that was going to happen. Come on now.
I don't just listen to 90s music and early 2000s music and 80s music. Yes, I still listen to it, but that's not all I listen to. But I know people that's like they're stuck in a time machine, like a time zone. Like it's weird. Like time goes on, but you have to grow. Like I said yesterday, you always have to grow and evolve, or you're going to get left behind in life.
Y'all know I went to her page before I before I jump on her caboose. Just think of what she's saying, right? She's like, I mean, I listen to 80s, 90s music. Baby, that's your age group today, right? She got the nerve, like you want it all. So you want somebody that's over 50 to pick you up playing NBA Youngboy. That's what I'm hearing? And he needs to be dressed. He needs to be dressed like as if he is 30-some years old. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You are delusional. Ashy Foot Productions, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Is that all these gatekeepers can make enough money to travel if they join my site? Ashy fans in Nigeria. Y'all heard them. Look at her page. And of course, you know she had some of those. She got the nerve to be talking about the men are old and like, while she talking about health and she in there eating a heart attack burger. This is what they do. This is what they do. Oh, you know, I'm about to sing her. Yeah, she's the cat lady. She got a wig on backwards. That look like the cheapest, driest. That look like hay on top of there. You got there to be talking about the men. Why would a man that has money, why would he come and grab you? I'm just saying. She's not an ugly woman, but if he gonna spend money on a woman, why would he come and grab her? Look at her. That is bananas. She's doing little boo-boo fingers. I'm just like, did she not realize what she looks like? And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. This is about the only thing she's sleeping with. Look at her. That's her man. He probably over it. Look, he over it. He went out. And hold on. Look, hold on. The dog got a spouse. The dog got a spouse. And she looking at her like, let my husband go. The dog is like, like that's my spouse. The dog is over her right now. The dog is like, come on now, quit playing with me. The dog is like, let my man go. Let him go. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, animals got about 10 years, 15 years before they leave up out of here. I mean, y'all treat them better than y'all do your relationships. That's all I'm saying. Cat Lady Supreme all day long. It says she's like the old leathery tan old lady. There's something about Mary. Yeah, no, she's not a bad looking woman, right? But she actually thinks that she is her Snapchat filter, and you're not. You're not, okay? I would love to see you on Monday morning. That's all I'm saying. Because when these men are hitting in your DMs and they have no idea what Monday morning brings. It says filters and caked up. Oh yeah, it's super caked up. You know, when a woman got a shiny gold nose, you already know what's about to go down. You know it's bad. Look at the girl, female dog. Look, he over there in heaven. He over there in heaven. Look at her. She got the nerve to say that men need to. What she say? That she said that they dress old. Now you know that the outfit is from when the Scarface movie came out. Look at her. You can't tell her nothing about her. You can't tell her nothing. Your dog is blinking for help, Lee. Like, she got the nerve. Look at her on here. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all right now, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to quit with the young girl poses, okay? I'm gonna stop it. All right. On the edge of somebody's boat. Skin is just blowing in the wind. That skin is moving like yogurt, okay? And you got the nerve to talk about the men. But y'all don't want nobody to say nothing about y'all. Look at her. You're too old to be on there doing that. What age do you stop doing that? What age do you stop doing? Now, you know that this is when she was in her prime right here, okay? While she talking about men, talking about their younger self, now you know this is probably an older picture. And you got the nerve to be talking about the men. Like, come on now. You know that's not you right now. This is one of the poses that she probably put on her dating profile. I'm telling you that right now. She got that little no. She got the little because you got cellulite when you're small. She's not a super huge woman, but you can still have it. It start looking like curd yogurt and oatmeal. I was like, trying to compete with the younger counterparts is a shame. You don't compare, baby. You need to date older. Imagine her trying to date. Why would you even try to date somebody that's in their 40s or 30s? The failure years. Yeah, you need to go date Mr. Charles. But she don't want to date Mr. Charles because she thinks he's above Mr. Charles. She thinks Mr. Charles is below her. I guarantee it. She looks at Mr. Charles and she probably says gross. And which is crazy, you not as good as Mr. Charles. You'll be lucky to have a Mr. Charles open up a Lincoln door for you or something. She don't want to grow up. While you sitting all over the internet talking about what you ain't about to do. What you ain't about to. Ma'am, if it hasn't been working in all these years, don't you think that you should turn around? Like when you drive, think about this. When you drive and you lost, do you keep going the same way? Or do you ask somebody for directions? I mean, do you just keep going the wrong direction? Or do you sit back and go, well, this is not the way? Why don't y'all do that with life? I'm just saying. DTM said, I'll date her if I'm blind and have brain damage. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather don't want her. She wants a Floyd Mayweather. She wants a Nelly. She wants a 50 Cent. They don't want you. That's think about it. The guys that she's dating, the guys this woman is dating, right? They're probably appropriate age for her. And that's why she brought up the music. She was like, I mean, I like 80s music, I like 90s music, but that ain't what I want to listen to all the time. So this is when I say you want it all. You want them to be rich. You want them to be young looking. You want them to be young dressing. You want them to pick you up playing NBA Youngboy. Like, you're not getting that. You don't match that. That's not the energy that you're putting out. That's not. No. Nope. And even if she did, this is the kind of woman, if she met a nice man, let's just play along with her real quick. Let's just say she met a nice man. She believe him. She believe that man in a heartbeat. She ain't staying. Because when she looks at her DMs and she looks at her social media and she sees the guys that's in her box, she honestly thinks that that's life. Baby, that's a mirage. That is a mirage. Some men don't want you. They want you for about 8 to 10 minutes at best. Then you got to worry about all
this. A whole generation of men who are growing in age, but emotionally stuck at 22. They look grown. They find a wife. They raise kids. But emotionally, Maybe they're still in that little bachelor apartment eating pizza rolls and thinking deep thought means changing the Netflix profile photo. They never built an identity outside of the vices they use to escape. The regular drinking, the constant haze, the gaming marathons that somehow start after dinner and end at sunrise. So I've heard. The scrolling like it's a full-time job. No one ever required that level of self-work from them. And they sure never volunteered to learn how. And that has been my reality, just like so many other women. And just to be clear, I'm not sitting around hoping he'll change for me. We are divorcing, period. My piece has already packed her bags and moved into her new place mentally. But when you share a life with someone for almost 20 years, and when you're raising kids together, you still want them to choose themselves, not for the relationship, not for the marriage, for their own growth. For these children who are watching everything, for the version of their life they're capable of. And again, I don't need him to notice these things for me. I'm going to say that again. Not for the marriage, but for him, for his growth, for his life.
I'm so tired of these women that marry these men, right? You didn't marry this man. This man was who he was when you married him. So if he smoked all day, if he played the games all day, whatever she's saying that the man did, that's what he was when you met him. You had 2 kids with him. And now you got the nerve to sit on there. She probably got a $5 raise. She probably got a $5 raise. And now she's looking at him like he stink. Now she gonna sit on here looking like cat's been licking all over her hair. She look like she wanna come on here. She wanna come on here and be a victim as looking like her split ends. As if you didn't know he was the person he was. And this is what a lot of women do. You married this man. What she think she's supposed to get? I'm just curious. I'm not talking about her. I'm just being brutally honest. You sitting there talking about some you got kids, the kids are looking at you, the kids looking at you too. So he's gonna pack up your kids. You're gonna pack up your kids as if you and take them from their father, because that's what you do. Women, when y'all take the kids from the father, y'all break y'all kids up too. Like, I don't get it. And she talks, and while she's sitting there talking about how he don't care, it don't look like she cared about too much of anything. That's all I'm saying. It don't like she cared about too much of anything. While you sitting on here, yeah, you're never ever satisfied. You're never satisfied, and you looking for somebody to blame for your life. So you know what? We're gonna blame Roger. I'm so tired of that story. I'm so tired of that story.
For these kids who are watching him model adulthood like it's a group project he forgot he signed up for. So that was the hope. Not that he'd wake up a brand new person, just that he'd wake up a little more aware than he was the day before. And then the next day came, and baby, he slid right back into the same loop. And it wasn't out of defiance. It wasn't out of rebellion. He just genuinely does not see the connection between his habits and his unhappiness.
And she doesn't see her connection either, right? I don't know what she looked like when they got married, but all I can say is, she doesn't look like the most healthiest person. While she's talking about him, while she's talking about he didn't slip into this and that. What have you slipped in? You can't even trim your ends and comb your hair, look like. Come on. Like, yeah, talking about somebody on the same level and this and that. What level do you think? Does a good man slip right through her teeth? This is what women do, though. The things that they don't like about themselves, they're gonna put it on y'all a lot of times. This is what I'm knowing. This is what they're doing right now. Yeah, you sitting there packing up the kids as if you taking clothes to the Goodwill. Like, I'm just saying, like, come on.
Really believes the numbing has nothing to do with the stuckness. And that's the part that really just hurts to witness. Not from a romantic standpoint, but from a human one. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about him. This is a full-on cultural thing. So many men are reaching midlife with the emotional habits they had at 22. Numbing instead of noticing. Escaping instead of evolving. Using substances not for fun, but to silence the parts of themselves they don't want to face. And the wild part is that they really don't think it's connected.
The wild part is that she don't think that she's connected. She don't think that she picked that man out. But, let's just say, let's go on down this road real quick. So you gonna leave. You think you gonna leave up out of that house, right? I'm telling you, you probably gotta find out a raise. So you gonna leave, right? Whatever that man been doing, he probably been playing the games. He probably been smoking, drinking, whatever. He probably drink because of you. I mean, I'm just saying, she don't look like she care. I'm just saying what I see. She don't look like she care. But you want to sit up, and then you got the nerve to say that how he be scrolling all over the internet. I looked at your page. I seen a whole bunch of posts and different things like that. Said her edges ain't low. Like, this is crazy. You're complaining about your own decision. You decided to get in the water, and now you're mad that you're getting wet. Like, it doesn't make sense. Who do you think is coming for you? Who do you think is coming for you? From the looks of it, I can think of all kinds of things that you probably can do while you in this marriage. Go take care of yourself, because you look like you don't take care of yourself at all. But you just want to complain. You want to break this man down for him being the same man that you married. A lot of men don't really change too much. They just don't. I be seeing it. Most of the women that wanna separate from their from their man, they all just kind of be like, I just want out. It's only so much morning breath a man can take before his will is broken. Yeah, definitely. A lot of times this what breaks a lot of the men. He sit up there, goes through life with you, and now all of a sudden you went out the car as if you in a men's society. You went out the car now. Like, that man been sitting in the car with you chilling. He probably has no type of even thought of getting out the car. She probably been wanting to get out the car for a long time. I guarantee she has. Yeah, and she thinks she's spitting. And a lot of people was on her. They was on there like pumping her up and stuff. So I can't stand these women with these phones. They get on here and just say whatever. And it was so many women under there too. Like, yeah, I'm planning to leave too. They all was under there with their little escape plan. And when I went to their pages, I was like, no, baby, you need to stay. Like, you need to stay. This economy alone needs for you to. And this is why men are solution based. I don't know what she makes or what she does, but the way that the economy is set up, and seeing how $175,000 is a medium income now. For a middle household income, I'm pretty sure she's not making over that. And that's the day she does divorce him. Now he got to pay child support. I mean, that strips your money from your kids. I promise you going to bed. Is she going to bed snacking on something? Yeah, I don't see a collarbone in sight at all. She doing something while she talking about he ain't evolving and this and that. If men left y'all the way that y'all want to leave these men. Y'all be wanting to leave a man over a quote y'all seen on IG. Yeah, like, I'm just saying, you had 2 babies with this man. I've seen a woman leave a man with 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, and no plan. No plan. All they say is, I gotta go find myself. Where you going, Dora? Where are you going? I'm just saying. It says the gym wouldn't hurt. That might motivate him. And the thing is, right, she's been with this man, I think she said for like 20 years, right? So however that man is, you helped him evolve in that, right? This is why they say your partner is important. Imagine having a partner like this that goes and talks in the camera about you. Like, just imagine that. Just imagine your kids listening to you just talk down about their dad, the person that you had made kids with. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you right now, women who know me personally, if they wanted to leave their husband or their spouse, they will never tell me. I will have to hear to the grapevine. Because they don't want to have that conversation with me about it. Because they know they're gonna sound stupid. It says, notice how she doesn't directly look into the camera. She don't, yeah, because she feels away. She feels shame. You know what happens, ladies? Let me tell you what happens when y'all leave y'all man like this, right? Let's just say this man does not make a lot of money, right? Let's just say he makes about what the average man like makes right now, right? Let's say he makes $20 an hour, right? Somebody probably will pick that man up. I don't see nobody coming over there and sitting up there picking up her. I don't see it. I don't see it. She's gonna come in to a date talking about a horoscope and her manifesting. Them kids are not his, okay, Rhonda? Those not the man's kids. So I don't know who do you think's gonna love you. That man probably love you because he know you. This man knows you. You telling me you about to go back out here on the passion floor? Says Anna, the way her bank account works. Yeah, like, do y'all not? You want to sit here? I want y'all to understand how this sounds to a man. Y'all gonna go on a date. Y'all gonna complain about your husband, and the man's gonna be sitting there thinking to himself, "Well, why'd you stay with him so long? Because you want to be a victim." And if a man has any kind of common sense, he is probably not gonna call you back. I'm telling you. And the men that you want, they probably don't want you. I guarantee it, her husband is a match to her. Her husband is a match to her. She probably looks at him every morning and she probably thinks because of her aunties, her mother, and the women around her, they probably be telling her, girl, you could do much better. I'm telling you. She got that $5 raise and she don't know what to do about herself. This still is DD stand on business. Profile pic worthy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That shot is definitely that. It says they get with these men before children and then call them born after the kids. Like, damn, he can't be responsible now. As Kevin always said, and elders always say this. Born is good. You're not supposed to be on a roller coaster all the time. You're not supposed to drive down the street at 100 miles all the time. You know why? Because that's dangerous. That is dangerous. What do you think that's supposed to like? If you get with a woman and she wants change all the time and she always talking about she bored, it ain't gonna work. She wants fireworks every day. That's nobody has that. You can't have that every single day. That's not logical. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And when you talk to women about it, they look at you like they crazy. It said it's lonely behavior being on the cam. She be coming on her all the time with her chest all pushed up to her chin like a booty. Sitting there, and she had nerve. You see what she did? She said he always scrolling on the internet. It looked like you scrolling on the internet 24/7 over there projecting. It says she could be decent after a loss of a solid 50 pounds. But that's probably wishful thinking. Yeah, she ain't about to go lose 50 pounds. She ain't willing to accept however she is in her relationship. Like, when you in a relationship, y'all know each other. So while she's sitting there saying all he does is smoke and play games all day, like that's what she molded. She didn't. I mean, you didn't mold him to be nothing else. You didn't mold him to help him be something else. I'm not saying he could have been anything else because people are who they are. I'm who I am. Most people are who they are, right? So when I see her sit here and say this, you can't be mad. You can't pick up a daisy and then want it to be a rose. Like, no, it's still gonna be a daisy. Like what I always say, a cat's a cat, a dog's a dog. Is that especially if she has a bunch of nuggets. I think she had 2 kids, and I think they were little. Like, they looked like they were like maybe like 7 or 8 years old. 7 to 8 year old. It says $20 an hour. These hyenas only speak salary. Yeah, and the thing is, there's so many women out here. There's so many women out here. It says, damn, I guess I'm old. Or it's a sign of the times, but I thought the writing on the bottom of the screen was a chest tattoo. Well, you know what, Squeegee Kid, a lot of time it is a chest tattoo. So, hey, it is what it is. It says men can't afford to be a victim. You're right, men can't afford to be a victim. This is why when you ask young girls that are in high school, when they're about to get out, you ask them what they're gonna do. They be talking crazy. They be like, I'm gonna do real estate. I'm gonna do business. I'm like, what you gonna do with the business? They're like, I'm gonna buy real estate. Well, what money? Men, society doesn't let men be like this. This is why men actually take stuff that they can make money at, and they don't care if they like it or not. I always say this: women take stuff they like. Women do stuff they like. They don't care of the results. They don't care of the facts. They don't care of the statistics. They just go out there and do stuff they want to do. And this is why women be having a couple kids, talking about they putting the kids all together and going down the street like they in the damn Oregon Trail. Because they're not thinking about, they're sitting there thinking about the Tyler Perry movie. That's all they thinking about. They're not thinking about the outcomes. I'm gonna tell you what they really not thinking about, and this is really gonna hit home. They're not thinking about when you kick this man out the door, when you kick this man out of his existence in his house. You're not thinking about how your kids are about to change. You're not thinking about how your kids are probably not gonna have any respect for you. Because you can't control them. A lot of times the men be the only one in the house that can control the kids. So what, it's almost like a prison. What would happen if all the prison guards wasn't in the prison? Like, how do you think that's gonna turn out? It says, knowledge says, most men think, well, damn, if the man that married you and loved you wasn't good enough, I am not going to work. You know what? You would think they would think that, but some men don't. Some men see that as an accolade when women be sitting there and talking about, I left all the men, I left all my baby daddies. I broke up with all of them. When a woman talk like that, baby, that's your sign. If she's gloating about failure, nobody should gloat about failure. I mean, you definitely should not. And I see women do it all the time. Women be like, I was engaged 4 times. Look, Bronx, you better like Born, okay? It says someone told her she still has it. I'm telling you who told her. Society has told her she still has it. Dove commercials have told her that she still has it. You know, and who knows? She could have been a really, really even more bigger girl. She could have lost some weight. And maybe this her come down. Like, y'all know I didn't see that. You know, when women had them gastric bypass surgeries, they be trying to extra stage left. they be trying to extra stage left. Tell me if I'm lying. Look at a girl and she lost like 100 pounds. Oh, she'll start looking at her husband. She'll be like, he's just not motivated. And I'll be sitting there like, girl, you know you lost that weight. You lost that weight. Now you want to lose him. And I always tell him, I'm like, girl, he was with you when you was 300 pounds. How dare you leave that man? I'm just saying, all they still got, your attitude go with you. Your bad attitude go with you. You don't detach from your attitude. It's not a pair of shoestrings. That's what I'm trying to tell the ladies. Y'all be going somewhere all broken up. A cracked glass is still cracked. What up, Julian Brown? How you doing, baby? I appreciate your support. Where y'all think y'all going? This is what I tell men. You better get somebody that really got your back. Because this right here, she's leaving. She's leaving. And I'm gonna tell you why she's gonna leave. And once she already got her mind made up, she probably making enough money, at least in her head, that she thinks for her to live on her own. And maybe her man doesn't. But this is how volatile you getting with a woman because you like her. Because she's cute. Now that ain't it. Yeah, cute and liking somebody is not it. That's why they say feelings, like, you can't just go off feelings. You gotta go off some common sense. A woman like this will leave you horribly in a bad situation. Just imagine this man probably already don't make that much money. Imagine him have to put 30% of his check into child support. He won't be able to see his kids the way he needs to see them. I'm just saying. This is, and y'all know always happens. Women always send their kids over to go live with their dad when they're about 14 years old, when they can't control them no more, when they all out of control. They like a loose cannon. they over like a loose cannon because Rhonda wanted to get rid of your daddy 10 years ago. But see, that's the thing though. When you're in a relationship, it ain't just about you. It's about your whole family. You think there's women out there that don't look at Roger and Roger get on their nerves, or he ain't looking at Tammy, but they stay together because they got a greater cause. They got a greater cause. They look outside and they see the world, and they know it's going to be harder if they are not together. That's what it is. Anybody can get sick. Anybody get in a car accident. I don't think people be thinking about this. You know how many women I know that divorced their husband or something and they end up getting sick? And now what you gonna do? Roger ain't coming back. Roger's not coming back. So Anna, she messing with someone else. She think, yeah, oh, you know somebody around there smelling that neck. Somebody around there is sniffing. She got gas station behavior going on, whether it's work, whether it's Facebook, whether it's a DM. Somebody's hitting her. Somebody's hitting her. Even if they ain't actually pulled the drawers down, she's getting some type of attention. She's getting some attention. And it's sad. Your attention going, a little bit of attention you getting, which I call it gas station attention, which most women get attention like that. You ain't gotta be an attractive woman to get gas station behavior. You just don't. And this is when women come on here and be like, men be having sex 24/7, all that. That's not true. Women come in, most men can come to any woman. Men don't care. As far as like when they would just want to say hi to you, they not marrying y'all. Let me get this. I ain't saying they marrying you and they take you to your mama. They're trying to get to one spot. We make that very clear. That does not mean, and a lot of women thinks because the men are at their necks that they want them. That's not, no, they don't want you. They want you one way, maybe under the covers, maybe on top of the covers. Other than that, they're not thinking about you at all. But this is what they think.
To my marriage, I looked loved, but I did not feel seen. Not fully, not deeply, not the way I needed to. So we had the date nights. He'd say the right things.
You look hot. You look amazing.
And I'd smile like, okay, cool. This is what it's supposed to be, right? We go out, we come home. Sometimes we'd even get intimate. But still, there was this like quiet ache in me. Like I was performing closeness and he was watching the show from a different room. And it messes with you because everything looks fine. You're checking all the boxes. You've got a partner. You're going through the motions. But deep down, you feel like you're disappearing one date night at a time. I remember getting dressed up, putting in the effort. Like I like wearing makeup. I put on the lashes, the heels, the whole production. And I'd still end up hoping that a stranger might look at me like I matter. Not.
And you know what? What did I just say? I said that like a stranger. Baby, you are immature. Immature. You're dysfunctional, super immature. You're not being realistic. You're not being realistic. Did you hear her just say that the husband actually dates her? He actually tells her that she looks nice. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Because she wants somebody else to tell her that. She don't care that Roger is telling her that she looks nice. You want it all. You want it all, but she doesn't understand. Your husband loves you in a way nobody else is going to love you like that. He knows you. He knows a deeper part of you. Because right now, you looking like spoiled hamburger to us right now. They love the lie more than the truth. What I always say, women love lies. They love lies. They love lies. They don't care they don't care if it's nothing is rooted in truth. Bills paid and unhappy. She's looking for something to be angry about. And this is why, right now, we got a 69% eviction rate when it comes to a lot of single women right now. And it's going to get worse. What do you think is going to happen with all these women that got rid of their men? Or they never even got with a man because they rode that I don't need a man train. And not less I don't need a man train. Along comes with that is I don't need my family either. Because both of those go hand in hand. A lot of women who have a lot of problems with men, they don't like nobody. They don't like they don't like friends. They don't like nobody. Yeah, she's ready to move on to nothing. That's what she doesn't realize. What are you gonna do? Wouldn't that be more stress on you? Wouldn't that be more stressing y'all? With women always be talking about they don't want to go 50-50, but I always say, you just gonna pay 100, you're gonna pay 100%. Every relationship, somebody has an up or down. Somebody's gonna make more than the other, right? That's just how it is. But with social media, they really think that they're in a Disney movie. You're not in a Disney movie. You heard her say, she said, I even put a dress on, put the whole production on. As if you shouldn't be looking nice anyway. You should be keeping yourself up because it's a part of grooming. Like you don't get cookies and balloons and fireworks because you put yourself together. You supposed to. You are supposed to. The same way I sit on this internet, the same way I go to the gym, the same way I go to work, go down the freeway, I'm always going to be together because that's really my personality. That's who I am, right? That's not, see, maybe what she did when she met him, she probably put a representative on him. She probably was getting dressed. She probably cared a little bit more. Now she don't care no more. She don't care no more. They be having flashbacks of promiscuity. she over there thinking about Tay, and that probably is some of it. You over there thinking about if she already done ready to step out. If she already stepped out, and this is why a lot of women ain't supposed to be ran through like that. Once you get ran through like that, now you got little memory cards. You got little funky, dirty, nasty memory cards that you're gonna be thinking about. And you're gonna be looking at Roger over there busting his butt, being the best father he know how to be, and you're still not happy. Is it the Divine Photo said they love the streets more than their husbands, yet the streets don't love them back at all. They don't love them back. Zero. And this is why we live in a society now, right? We live in a society where a woman can be pregnant and have a baby shower, and people will be like, "Oh, that's so good." Da, da, da. A woman can be engaged, and her friends will go, "How good do you know him? How well do you know him? Are you sure that you want to do this? But y'all don't mind having them baby showers." The world is upside down. It's this damn husband swap, super goofy. Like, yeah, someone will pick him up. I'm telling you right now. And chaos all day long, JW. The chaos. And even menopause. Let me tell y'all something. You not know when women are more healthier, they don't get menopause the way that a lot of other. Why do you think all the white women don't have menopause a lot of times? They still have it, but it's nowhere near how black women are going through perimenopause and menopause. It's because they're working out. If you don't take care of your body, you're not working out, you're going to have crazy, crazy menopause and perimenopause. But you tell the women that, they don't care. So you know who they dump it on? They dump it on the men. A lot of women are breaking up their relationships because of menopause and perimenopause. They don't even know why. I'm sorry for the women in the back. You got to do whatever you got to do to keep your family together. That's all I'm saying. Good theory, Anna. Yeah, I'm telling you already know. Look, I was prom queen in 1979, the Al Bundy movement, right? But didn't that lady say that that's what the men are doing? They're showing up and they're pretty much going back in time. Baby, this woman thinks that she's the person she was when she met this man. You're not. You're not. You're not. A new person is not going to respect everything that you got going on with your body, okay? And you clearly don't look like you taking care of anything. Divine Photo said, and I truly believe women like her and others live in a bubble where the people in their neighborhood have always hyped them up. But when they stepped out that bubble, they got a rude awakening. Of course. You know how many women that I've seen that broke up with their husbands, left their husbands, and they are sick now. And they can't go backwards. They can't go backwards because Roger already been married to somebody else. Roger already got him somebody else. Because a lot of men, when it comes to marriages and getting with somebody, they have a mission, right? They ain't just floating around and acting like they butterflies in jars, like a lot of women are. A lot of women are just here. I can't explain it. Yes, I can. Ask them what's going on in the world. Ask them about politics, stocks, any of that. They just don't know. They know about something going on social media. They know about the Atlanta Housewives. They live in their own little dream. Like it's crazy. Like there's nothing wrong. You're supposed to have a man with some type of instruction, some kind of instruction. Okay. Look, I'm a widow, right? And I can't wait to get married again. I am never that strong and independent. Okay. I am not in that parade with y'all. Man on pause. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm gonna tell you right now. Go get some. Go. I don't care. Go take your happy pill. Go do whatever you got to do. Y'all mess around. Y'all be having menopause, perimenopause, and y'all act like a little tornado all through the house, tear up your whole family. and then you be sitting there. Then you don't know. You don't even know what happened. All you know is nobody wants to be bothered with y'all. Telling you, all that stuff goes hand in hand. Even the stuff you eat. It's like you can't treat your body like a garbage can. Is it this is why older men lean towards younger women? Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of videos like that right now, right? Where the women are like, why are y'all picking younger women? I know why they're picking younger women. They don't want to have to deal with a lot of y'all's trauma and y'all's baggage. That's why. They want to have a date when women come to the table with a smile and just talking about the day. They don't want to sit there and have a woman going, mm-hmm. And why you single? Mm-hmm. The same way why you single, Brenda. Like, I'm just saying. Said their brains never left the high school. Yes, some of them haven't. What up, Urban? It says men have a better chance of bouncing back. Yeah, exactly. They do. It's been proven. I've seen women that pass, that left up out here, and I'm talking about Gerald is married again like 7 months later. And if it's whoever bring them the fastest roast or pie or cake, I'm telling you, whoever comes to that door with the best food, he marrying. He is not playing around, okay? And that's what women don't understand. There's so many women that are single. They are looking for you to drop that ball. So however that man is, whatever she don't like about that man, and a lot of times the women, 80% of the time, y'all take the kids with y'all. So y'all make y'all's husband a bachelor. Y'all make y'all's husband a bachelor. Do y'all not understand that? So he can go to the restaurant and get a table for two. Meanwhile, no man wants to go out with you and your kids. They just don't. And I don't want to hear about that one person y'all know that got a couple kids and she met somebody. That is not the majority. we live in reality over here, okay? Says Roger, you're going to miss all of this. It says Divine Photo said there was a woman on Kendra who works for the post office and she has 3 kids, wanting a man to make $250K. She can want all she wants. I could want a Rolls Royce. It don't mean I'm gonna get it. It don't mean I'm gonna get it. It's what the market wants, folks. So nobody's saying that you can't want it. It don't mean you're gonna get it. I could want to be a quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It don't mean they're gonna let me on the team. That's how y'all sound sometimes. DeAndre said they killed me sitting around with all them little purple fans. Yeah, look it up, guys. If they were to go work out, they would not be going through that. I've seen a woman break out into a full sweat. I mean, beat it down sweat. And I'm like, you want some water? And they go, no. I'm like, what? Like, you're sweating. You're hot. Like, you don't want no cold water? Because you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them anything. So, and this is, and they don't understand. But they think that a man should just take them like that. They think a man should just go through life with them like that. Like, you just got to go through it. If they mad, they walk in there like Sophia, you better take it. That's not reality. And that's abuse. That is abuse. And what the women do? I just made a video. I don't know if y'all looked at my last video I made. It was about a woman that said she has not talked to her husband in 2 weeks. She said she wasn't feeling good, and she said, stop talking to me. He was just trying to see if she was okay, if she needed anything, and she said, don't talk to me. And she was like, she thought it was normal. That's not normal for a woman to silence. She's using it as a weapon. You can't, and that's what they do. They either don't give you no sex, or they're not going to talk to you. Either way is a control tactic. Either way is a control tactic. It says only extremely attractive women bounce back. Yeah. Or extremely kind. Yeah, you either gonna be kind or you're gonna be nice. I mean, because even if you're not that attractive of a woman, right? Maybe you smell good. Maybe you keep your body together. Maybe you got a good personality. Maybe you're helpful. Maybe there's a place in somebody's life. But you coming over acting like that he got to put you on front of something as if you a Rolls Royce little symbol on a car. That's not how that's going. It says a woman working for the post office asking for a rich man is equivalent to a man working at McDonald's saying he has a shout at Beyonce. Yeah, and that's true. And that's true. Like I always say, men been pulling women out of ditches and diners forever. You don't see women doing that. So you don't see women don't want to date down as far as what they consider to be down, which is really their level. They only want to date. They only want to date when they feel like you're up there. That's the only way. Says, yeah, I saw that and a great analogy. Thank you, baby. Like I'm just saying, like you don't get to do that. It's that she's going to be mad when she find out been talking to somebody else. Yeah, of course. Somebody else already working on him, okay? Somebody else is already working on your husband that you don't want. Ain't too many people working on on their wife. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She walking around, sweating, carrying the fan, mad, cussing everybody out. ain't nobody working on Brenda. Ain't nobody going to try to go lead Patricia into the sunlight. She likes darkness, and she gonna stay there. That's all I'm saying. She gonna stay there. It don't get better, ladies. So when y'all get on here talking about I don't want to date a 50-year-old man. His teeth, his heart. What is the new saying that all women are saying? I don't want to be nobody's nurse or purse. Well, you should have thought about that 30 years ago. Because that's what you're gonna be. And why do y'all think the men want to be y'all nurse and purse too? Why does that saying not work? Are y'all saying I don't want to be a Barbara the builder? So what make y'all think you want to be Brock the builder? Like, I mean, wouldn't that go both ways? The attraction wears off. You could be attractive and be a shitty human all day long. You can be a rich, shitty person. you can be a beautiful, shitty person. I just had to tell somebody the other day. He was there, he was with a woman, and he said they look good together. I said, so what if you look good together? You can have a Benz, but if the engine is bad, the engine is bad, right? It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside at all. It's that they lie to themselves. A high salary beats a brick house. What up, Lou? How you doing, baby? That's the other YouTube producer, but I said was Kenny, okay? It says, yes, and it does work both ways. Yeah, person nurse. All that person nurse stuff that y'all done ran with somebody on TikTok came on there and said person nurse, and the women, they use it on every single level they can. It's the same thing. It's the same thing when it comes to men. Men is not just looking to take care of y'all. They don't want to take care of you and your bad habits and your bad attitude. That's all I'm saying. And y'all know it. Everybody hit the like button for me, pretty please. If you rock with me. Thanks, guys. It's been love tonight. It's been love tonight. I will be doing lives on Mondays and Wednesdays still. I might have to take off Friday. I'm not for sure, but I will keep y'all posted. But you know, and as always, guys, y'all see my email. So y'all have any topics y'all want me to talk about, or send them to me. I do read them. It says, I am sick of being used for my good looks. What up, Steven? How you doing, baby? Look, hey, look, it is what it is. Look, telling y'all, look, hey, you gotta look, pick wisely. That's all I'm saying. Pick wisely. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all too. I appreciate y'all showing up. When y'all show up, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate the super chat. It keeps my channel going, guys. Thank you, baby. Look, happy holidays to everybody. I will be seeing y'all on, what is this? This is Wednesday. I think I'll be back on that Monday. I might be back on Friday, but I know for sure I'm keeping my Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't know if I can keep my Fridays yet, so I'm checking. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate you, baby. Y'all are awesome. It's fine. Come on here and do some live sometimes.